What is up, guys? I am back, and that can only mean one thing. This is part 2 of my Zombieland series, duology, if you will. I'm really putting use to that term now that I finally found out what the proper phrase is for a 2-movie series. So, duology, ever since I found that out, I've been putting it to good use, because there's a lot of movies that have only 2 in the series, I've noticed, especially for the movies I've been reacting to and commentating on. So I'm really putting that term to good use, and I'm really happy that I knew the phrase for a 2-movie series. But that is right. I'm back for part 2 of our Zombieland duology, which can only mean one thing. We are on Zombieland Double Tap, which is part 2, directed by Ruben Fleischer, and the entry came out in 2019, which means this is 10 years later from the original Zombieland, which came out in 2009. Crazy. We can discuss this more, but I just want to get it off the bat really quick. I'm not a huge fan of movies that choose to do a sequel like very long after the original came out, but sometimes it works, most of the times it doesn't, and that's why I'm not a huge fan of sequels that come out way too long past the original. But we can talk about that more in my review, but I just want to get that off the bat. But I have seen Zombieland Double Tap, and honestly, my first impressions when I saw it for the first time, I haven't seen it in a while, so I honestly don't even remember the premise of this movie, but my first impressions was I enjoyed it. I thought this was really funny, and I think it's a great sequel to the original movie. I think it was really fun. It captured the feel and the essence and just the whole type of Zombieland world that we got in the original movie, and so I think they did a great job of bringing that back into Zombieland 2 Double Tap. So I'm really excited to get this started with you guys, my reaction, my commentary, and my review of this movie. But as always, you know why I'm here, you know what I'm about to do. I'm here to react, commentate, as well as give a little short review and see how the movie holds up. The original cast is back in the seats, as well as, like I said, the original director, which is always great. I love when the original director makes a comeback to a sequel that has been many years in the making, so it's always good to see the original cast and the original director, maybe even original producers, writers, like everything that made the original great. I'm happy to see that come back in the sequel. So it's great to see everybody came back, as far as I know. I mean, Woody Harrelson, Jesse Eisenberg, Emma Stone, Abigail Breslin. Now she's like way older. She's gonna look way different than she did in the first movie because she was really young in that movie. But yeah, the whole cast, the same cast, and I think there's a few cameos here and there that make an appearance in this movie. Of course, they have to step it up a little bit because it is a sequel, and so they got to make it a little bigger budget. Yeah, just got to make it bigger in all of the essence of the meaning of the word bigger. But yeah, guys, I don't know if you can tell, got a little sunburn over the weekend. Not a big deal, but hopefully it doesn't show up too much on the camera. But yeah, other than that, guys, let's not waste any more time. Let's jump right into this. I'm really excited, and I hope you guys are too. I haven't seen this movie in a while, so I'm really looking forward to rewatching this again. Yeah, like I said, let's jump right into it. Zombieland Double Tap. Oh my gosh, that's funny. That's funny.
In the time since we last saw you, zombies have evolved. This lady here is getting chased by the dumbest Z there is, a Homer. Who isn't entertained by a Homer?
Oh my god, oh god, that is disgusting.
For every Homer, there's a Hawking.
Oh no, watch out, man. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. That totally sucks. So 10 years later, there wasn't a cure found for these zombies. Oh man, it would suck to live during this time. Especially if they evolve and get smarter. I wouldn't even want to live, to be honest, man. Ninja.
First thing you hear is your own story. Tallahassee has the saying, go big or go home. But it did give me an idea. Why not go big and go home?
They're going to the White House. That's funny. I mean, yeah, they can pretty much do whatever the hell they want. They can go wherever the hell they want. Nobody's going to stop them, except the zombies, but they're dumb. Or, as we can see, they are evolving, so maybe not that dumb.
Hail to the motherfucking chief. I have this rule. Enjoy
that looks fun.
Which is what we spent a lot of time doing, and it was a really special time. Making a house our home.
Yeah, we really need to find you someone.
That's where you're wrong.
Can we find someone for me?
As long as you're open to dating zombies.
I'm never
That's
gonna find
funny.
a boyfriend.
Little Rock had a strong desire to leave the nest. And let's just say, Tallahassee wasn't the most understanding father figure. First time since the virus, we were living somewhere truly safe.
I don't know if the White House would be the best place to stay, though. That's a big place, so, like, a lot of zombies could hide in there, couldn't they?
Can you tell? Say, I wasn't gonna do this now, and I know we've been in like a bit of a rut lately, so I thought what better way to spice things up than to
That's a huge rock.
Get married? Married people only do one thing.
what if
Divorce?
Hey, Buttercup, what's wrong? Get a little too much eggnog last night?
Did they leave again?
Bad news. Today is the day that Wichita says adios.
Oh my gosh! In the beginning of the sequel,
Dear C&T, we feel like total shit about leaving.
but they're leaving again. They're copying the same MO as the last movie.
Never get attached, remember?
Dude, they saved them, like, in the last movie. The very last thing we saw in the last movie is them saving their lives, and they're like, oh, we're gonna work on our apology. And you're ditching them again? Come on!
Ow, stop. Okay. God, sorry. No, stop.
Oh my gosh.
Namaste.
You gotta snap the fuck out of it.
Eh.
Find a home idea of yours has made us.
Damn, that kind of looks like malls when COVID hit.
Time that we nut up and hit the road.
So deserted, so empty.
That's where I belong.
There is no way I can communicate how bad Z-Land smells,
Huh.
which is why I like candles so much.
Oh no.
It's fake fur.
I thought you were.
You said it was a zombie?
Hi, I'm Columbus.
Madison.
That's funny. Madison.
You know, we actually set a camp like down the road.
This actress is funny.
Oh my god.
Would you want to come and like hang out?
I would love that.
I'd love that.
Okay, how many rules do you have?
You know why she's still alive? Because zombies eat brains,
Uh.
and she ain't got it. Because I'm hitting the road. So,
This is the Oval Office.
Yeah.
Why do they call it that? Do you think that I'm pretty?
Yeah.
Yes, you're very pretty. I just, I feel kind of guilty.
Because of Jesus?
Ah.
I know ways around that.
Oh my gosh! Are they back? Well, this is gonna be a rude awakening for Jesse Eisenberg if they're back.
Honey, I'm home. Little Rock's gone.
Serves you right. You ditch them, then your sister ditches you. Oh my gosh, Code Red? Where did they find that?
she's dating a musician.
Oh, he's really playing the father figure down to a T. That's like his daughter now.
She left a note, and then she
Ah.
hit the road.
How does that feel? Yeah, getting done to you. Exactly, see? Karma.
Anyone else get the irony in that?
Exactly.
Huh?
Uh-oh, she's gonna meet the new girl.
Berkeley told us about this new kind of zombie that's stronger and faster and deadlier.
Whatever. We're gonna go get her. We ride it. Don't
Alright, so here's where the premise kicks in, I guess. They gotta go save Little Rock.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, here she is!
Candace, you coming back to bed?
Oh!
Got it!
Uh-oh!
in the butt.
Can you help me?
No problem.
No problem.
Go ahead.
You are so...
He's not gonna put it in there, is he?
I didn't tell you, we met at the mall.
I was living there. Like Dawn of the Dead. As I checked, it's supposed to crop alive.
So...
She's my new favorite character. She's funny.
No way. Non-starter.
Clowns.
Clowns.
No, that.
Oh my gosh. She's wearing it
Oh man, it's so
the
tiny.
backwards.
Did you see that?
What's his name? You're so tiny. No, you're not. No, you are. No, you're not. Tiny.
How has she survived this long? I mean, I guess she's enjoying the little things, though. That's one of the rules.
The real thing was just circumstance. It was like a lack of options.
You guys, I've already put 3 doors down in one of these. It was so...
You are so dumb. So dumb.
6 o'clock. 6. I'll get 6.
Nice.
150.
Yeah, honestly, they are probably getting pretty good at this. They're working as a team.
6.
Damn, I wonder how many stores they had to, like, round up to equip themselves with so many guns.
What is up?
Oh, so they can climb now.
11.
That's new.
Oh, actually, you know what? It's a homer.
Who's this guy?
1 o'clock.
A Hawking or a Homer or I forgot the other one.
What the fuck?
Oh, this might be the new strain of zombies.
This was our first T-800. T-800s were a mutated strain of zombie. Stronger, deadlier, and harder to kill.
They always got to make it harder in the sequels to kill the main antagonists.
They were the apex predator.
Stomp his head in. There you go.
Seeing that T-800 firsthand was all the more worrisome, knowing that Little Rock was out there with nothing but a hippie.
Dude, he still hasn't explained why he writes down the number 3 on every vehicle he has.
That Pontiac transport can kiss my ass. Let's go see the king. Let's go get Little Rock. Some ass.
3 years. Are you serious? I can't believe that happened. Damn, the whole reason they went down there was to get the Winnebago, and now it's freaking flat tire.
I've always wanted to start a business where strangers drive strangers around in their car
Like Uber?
for money. Let's say you were really drunk.
Like
you
a
need ride
taxi?
home. You just get online and hop right in with a stranger.
Who then kills you?
They have a
Oh, so they're making fun of like Lyft or Uber.
If they try to murder you, you can have like a point system, so you like can rate them. Like if they try to murder you, you get 0 points. But if they don't try to murder you, you get 5 points.
Madison, I think it is a very good idea.
I mean, it has gone wrong, but I mean, like, probably more right than wrong. Uh-oh. Did she get bitten?
In the freezer all the time.
She doesn't look good. Uh-oh. She gonna throw up? Oh, God. Oh, but...
So,
when I see someone else throwing up, it makes me want to throw up. That's pretty nasty.
I would mind, but I don't want you guys calling me.
They say when something bad happens, you have 3 choices. Let
What?
it define you, destroy you, or strengthen you.
Well, you gotta be a big boy now and kill your, rebound.
I'm a monster, Columbus.
Oh, no!
That we don't know each other that well.
Dude,
Yes.
that looks more of like an infection more than a bite.
Well, not.
Uh-oh. Maybe I was wrong.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Graceland. Have they found her yet?
Buddy, don't be cruel to me for waking you up. But we're here.
What? What's wrong?
No! Hey, dude, if you need like a moment. Or...
Dude, what did you think it was gonna look like?
Little Rock was still missing, and we were unsure of our next move. But sometimes you just have to follow the signs. Whoa! The beast!
Oh, there. That's funny. Look at this. I wonder if there's really a hotel like this nearby Graceland. Maybe this is a real hotel. Who knows? Dude, what the hell?
Start talking.
Rosario Dawson? I forgot she was in this.
Nevada's as close as you get.
So that car out front, the girl who was driving it, is she gone? You know how close I came to murdering you?
Murraying him?
You know, when you shoot someone because you think they're a zombie? Apparently that's how Bill Murray died.
Oh no.
God, who's Bill Murray? I don't even know what that is.
I don't even know who that is.
Actor. That's so sad. I don't read like variety.
It all goes back to him.
That sounds like an urban legend.
It happened.
I doubt it. It's weird. What?
The girl that was here before, did she say where she was going?
Babylon is a commune, safe haven, protected on all sides, completely pacifist.
Every lover of the king has a story. What's yours?
My mama took me to see Elvis when I was a kid. Cut to later, I'm in high school, and my buddy Frankie Hyman says, you're Elvis. Robin Rogers never gave me the time of day. She plants a kiss on my cheek, and for a moment, just one, I felt like the king.
I felt like a king.
Suddenly feel a little jealous of Robin Rogers.
Oh! It seems like Tallahassee finally found his female counterpart.
All right, we're gonna melt your guns over here, and then give you a pendant.
They melted?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Dude, you need protection. I mean, like, yeah, fine. Like, don't use guns if you don't have to, but seriously, you need some sorts of protection during this time. With a world filled with zombies. How are you going to protect yourselves if they break those walls down? What the hell?
Oh, my apologies, Tiny Elvis. Just didn't expect anything to be parked in my driveway. But, see, when I'm in town, I use it. Well, I'm in town now, and I'm using it.
Keep talking like this, and I can arrange so neither of you ever uses my driveway again.
I don't think we're talking about the actual driveway.
Yeah, me too. No, I don't think so either. They're talking about something completely different.
I think you double parked. Or more
Ah!
perpendicular parked. Hope we don't get a ticket. Whoa.
That's funny.
What is going on here?
Without rules, everything's chaos. Thank you.
Elvis has quite a few rules.
I do. Awesome. Yeah. Like what?
Number 1, cardio. I don't mean to laugh. It's just that cardiovascular fitness is his number 29.
What the hell was that? They must have fucking followed you.
Okay, we got this. Oh, you don't send a boy to do a man's job. We brought him here. We'll take care of it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, fine, go have at it.
Safe word in case things go bad. You made the all-star team today. I mean, no kidding. Unbelievable job. And is it me or those bolts? They're just getting meaner by the day, huh? Yeah.
I think you got a little something here.
Uh-oh.
All right, everybody, just take it easy.
Nope, it's time to kill him. That's what happens when you're being too cocky, man, and you didn't ask for help like the rules stated.
Guys, I think Albuquerque might be infected.
You got bit twice.
Flex down.
Oh, is he gonna be a T-800? Oh, come on. These zombies are like freaking 10 times worse than the original ones. They need to make a third movie explaining how these T-800s came to be, because, like, how can they evolve from the zombies we saw in the original movies to this? There has to be a person, like, infecting or like injecting them with like steroids or something. Swing. Oh shoot, dude. Oh shoot, dude, that was right in the head.
Stay safe, Sunshine State.
You gonna give her one for goodbye? Oh god, no, that's a little too much.
But my sister is still out there.
Zoe's room.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe you should leave a note.
That's your department.
That's your. That was a good comeback.
Oh my god.
Oh
You gotta
my.
be kidding me.
Who is this?
Ah!
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
She took.
Why the hell is she still alive?
She took the clown truck.
The last time I saw you, you were like a...
I wish. Stupid nut allergy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, she wasn't bitten.
Why wouldn't we just move to an island?
I'm glad, because she is my favorite character. She's hilarious.
We should go to Temptation Island.
Hey, look.
Is this where?
Yep, Babylon. That's where they're at.
No guns allowed.
Oh
I'm
my.
not giving up my guns under any circumstances.
Do you want to see Little Rock or not?
Dude, just hide your gun somewhere else, man. Don't give it up to him. I mean, that's so dumb, melting your guns away, especially during a zombie apocalypse.
Hi.
Hi.
What are you guys doing
I'm
here?
so glad you're safe.
Oh, okay.
Shh.
No more notes? No more notes. Ever.
I don't know, man.
No, there's no group sex. Okay, fine, group sex.
Yo, no. Fine,
You're
group sex.
Columbus, and that makes you Tallahassee. Berkeley? You're from Berkeley? No, Berkeley!
So, what, you're just gonna split?
It's time. Gotta set out on my own
No,
adventures.
not Tallahassee.
Little Rock's...
Woody Harrelson? No, this wouldn't be Zombieland without him.
Almost got a hunt.
I will never forget you. What's his name?
See you, pals. It's
Old man.
Dolly.
Tally.
And the skies are not...
What happened? Oh no, it's a T-800. Oh, they're all going to Babylon. But they'll be fine. They have enough people to kill them and take care of themselves, right? Oh yeah, that's right. They melted all of their guns. They're freaking blowing up fireworks. Are you serious? Do they know what's out there? Do you know what they're attracted to? Noise.
You're supposed to...
T-800, the whole swarm of them heading right this way. Civil War general, you must know how to fight.
Sure.
Sure.
Poverty, sexism, social injustice. We could try. What good is a home if you can't stay in it?
They outnumber us 100 times, but they ain't got what we did. Heart, brains, and biodiesel. Then we hit
Oh.
the stragglers.
What we do is we form a gauntlet.
Dude, that was so dumb. That was so dumb they did the fireworks.
Shut up or shut up.
We need a new line.
Let's kick some dicks.
Let's kick some dicks.
Rhymes doesn't make it a great catchphrase.
What's her problem? I don't know. I like it when it rhymes.
I know, me too. When it rhymes, it must be true.
Here we go.
Be an ideal time to blow.
Why is it not blowing?
Here.
Dude, never. It never goes according to plan, but apparently it did. Okay, I spoke too soon. Dude, there's gonna be a lot more of them. Dude, there's a lot more. See?
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Would those be considered the stragglers?
Strag.
This might be the end of the road.
Who is it? Is it Rosario Dawson? Yep, it is. How did she know, though?
Run them over. See, I told you they could have used that car. That thing could just run over them like it was like a tube of toothpaste. Nice. Look at that.
Roll down the window, please.
That's awesome.
We all get sick.
I told you these things were a huge rollover risk.
Uh-oh. It seems like it's keeping them in one row.
You can't write the history of Zombieland without telling the story of one momentous day.
No, he's not gonna sacrifice himself. I honestly don't remember the ending, but I know he doesn't die. Come on.
The day he led the first, the last,
He's like
the
my
only
favorite character
great
besides the
American
blonde-haired
zombie
girl, Madison. See? See? It's like holding a strip of bacon over a dog's head to make him run faster. That's kind of similar to this, right?
I'm gonna fall.
Dude, he can't hold that too much longer.
Oh my, nice. Who had the gun? Oh, was that the birthday gift or the Christmas gift?
You kept the gun.
I'm gonna give up my favorite Christmas present ever.
See, they're one big happy family again.
Yes. Oh, yes.
She means yes, as, guess they're
Yes,
getting
yes,
married.
yes,
You gonna
yes,
rent out
yes,
on
yes.
him again, though?
Really?
Hopefully not in the third one. Don't leave another note.
What changed your mind?
Because Zombieland or not, we're meant to be together.
There you go. God, that's a big rock. Tallahassee has his future wife, maybe too. Maybe Rosario Dawson will be a returning character.
Thank you.
Just go for it.
Oh, really? They're doing more fireworks? I don't know about that. Come on. That's not smart.
Where to?
How about home?
Where is
We're
it?
home. I think we're already there.
So it seems like everybody is a couple. Jesse Eisenberg and Emma Stone and Woody Harrelson and Rosario Dawson. But
Abigail Breslin, she needs to find someone now.
Love these stuff, baby. That one's for you, Flagstaff.
That was good. Good sequel in my opinion. It's just as good as I remember it. But let's talk about it. Zombieland Double Tap. That was as good as I remember it being. Zombieland Double Tap. That's a fun time, man. They did honestly go above and beyond what they did in the first movie, like any sequel would do. And it just showed to be a pretty good, fun ride. I feel like it had a lot of similar characteristics and traits that the original had that I loved in the original, but I feel like, I feel like the original had a lot of things going for it, but the original, for me, the second one, it kind of tried to copy and be like the original, which, makes sense, because any sequel would want to do that, because the original captured a lot of audience members' attention. I honestly feel like the second one did live up to the original. Not as good, because the original did it first, and so like when the original Zombieland came out, it's just like it kind of caught us off guard because we probably weren't expecting that much from that movie, but it proved to be a very enjoyable time, especially in theaters. Because like everybody loves zombies, right? Zombies are like a huge thing with a lot of cinema goers, movie goers, film enthusiasts. It's just a fun time at the movie theaters to watch a zombie movie, a zombie apocalypse movie. It's nonsensical, just dumb, not really something you really need to think about type of movies. Zombie movies have always been like that. It's just scary in the sense because like zombies are always put together with horror movies, so when you go see a zombie movie, you're going to feel like you're going to be in for a horror-filled gore fest, and that's why I feel like Zombieland is such a movie out of left field, because it kind of threw the zombie genre type of movies on its back and kind of twisted and molded it into their own, especially because like The Walking Dead was a huge thing for a while, and that's a drama. That's definitely not a comedy, but like it kind of has similar traits as The Walking Dead has, but it's mixed with comedy. And as you can see in Zombieland 2, it kind of acknowledged that The Walking Dead is a thing by when I forgot who was reading it. I think it was Jesse Eisenberg, but I could be wrong. It could be the guy from Silicon Valley. It could have been that guy, but the Walking Dead comic book, we saw that in the movie, and so they kind of acknowledged that being a thing. And so I just find the Zombieland movies very fun and very entertaining. And this movie didn't really disappoint me. I don't know if it disappointed a lot of moviegoers or even, I don't know, the critics. I feel like the first Zombieland movie didn't do as well with the critics as it did with the normal fans. But this movie, I feel that maybe the critics didn't like it as much as the original, because this is probably pretty similar to the original, maybe even a carbon copy, if some would like to say that. But that being said, that the whole reason why I wanted to see Zombieland 2, I wasn't even asking for a Zombieland sequel. Probably a lot of people weren't even asking for a sequel. Who knows? But as always, when a movie makes money, of course there's going to be a sequel or a franchise coming from it. It could be even a prequel or like a takeoff of like different characters in the Zombieland universe, but it made money. The first Zombieland made money, as I said in my last review, and so of course it's gonna spawn a spin-off. And so I wasn't really asking for a Zombieland 2, but am I glad we got it? Of course. I love the characters. I love Jesse Eisenberg. I love Emma Stone. I love Woody Harrelson. I love Abigail Breslin. They're all great. And they do such a great job in the second movie as well, especially because they're older now, and you can clearly see Abigail Breslin has gone through puberty, because her voice definitely dropped, and she's a lot bigger and taller, and she's no longer a kid. And you can see that 10 years later from 2009. And I'm just really glad they got all this familiar characters we loved from the first one, and it seemed like their humor and banter was exactly the same. And they got the original director, which is great. I'm pretty sure the writers are the same too, and maybe the producer. I think so. Yeah, Sony did the original movie, and so for like everybody to be back on board, that's always something that I love and something that I really cherish when they do sequels. Like I think for example, the new Maverick movie of Top Gun, it's not the same director. And I think the original director was the director of Gladiator. I could be wrong on that. It might be his brother. I don't know. There's a new director for the new Top Gun movie, and I feel like that is going to play a huge part in maybe it not being as good as the original Top Gun.
So we're gonna have to wait and see when that movie comes out to see if it will be good or if it will be just another dumb sequel that we really didn't need and they just want to do it for a quick cash grab. But only time will tell, so we will see when we get that. But like I said, when I was watching this movie, they have to do a part 3. I mean, say what you will, I think the second one was great. It's not as good as the first one, of course, because the first one did it first, and I guess the first one did it better. It was just, like I said, it came out first, it caught us off guard, and it kind of just threw the zombie genre type movie on its back and twisted and turned it into its own comedic gore fest of a horror movie. And so, like, that's what I like. I told you, like, Cabin in the Woods, that's a top horror movie for me. Zombieland, that's a top horror movie for me. I don't care if you call it a comedy, because it is funny, but still, it has horror aspects, and it deals with zombies, so I'm just going to call it a horror movie. You guys can call it what you will, but I still consider it a horror movie. But like I was saying during the time while I was watching this with you guys, I really hope they come out with a third movie. I mean, this movie, in the box office, opening weekend, it did... Alright, so the budget was $42 million. It grossed opening weekend in the USA $26 million, which isn't great. That's a little more than half of what the budget was. That's not great. I'll just say that. The gross USA, they made $73 million, which is good, grossing USA, so that's all-time in the movie theaters, $73 million. That's pretty good. Cumulative worldwide, $122 million. So on a $42 million budget, what was the last budget for the original? I think it was like $30 million or $27 million, something like along those lines. But doing $122 million on a $42 million budget, they did a lot more than break even. So this movie was a success, in my opinion. So I really hope it spawns off a third Zombieland movie, because I can't get enough of these characters. And the addition of the new characters, like I said, Zoe Dutch as Madison, she's my new favorite character, even though I don't think she will be back in the third movie, because as you can see, they left her at the area where all those people who are pacifists and stuff like that were living. But I gotta tell you, she was my favorite character in this Zombieland Part 2. She's hilarious. Zoe Dutch, she really shines in this movie, and I don't know, I guess she was going for the stereotypical blonde Hollywood type girl, and I feel like she nailed it on the head, and it was hilarious to see her, like, her type of character survive in such a world as the Zombieland outbreak world. Like, who would have thought that she would have been still alive amongst people as Tallahassee, as Ohio, as Emma Stone, I forgot her name, and then Abigail Breslin. Like, those people are tough, but Madison, she doesn't look like she would do anything to a zombie. So for her to be still alive, that's saying something. It's funny to see her still there. Like, and she said, oh, she survived by staying in a Pinkberry freezer. Damn, I hope they bring her back in the third one, because she is really hilarious. She was the one that made me laugh the most in this movie. And for her to, like, not be a zombie, because we thought she got bitten in the middle of the movie, but it turns out that it was just her allergic reaction to the nuts. Because, I mean, that makes sense, because we saw the camera pan away when Jesse Eisenberg shot in her direction, so we kind of figured that she probably might be back in future, or she might not be dead. That's what I'm trying to say. She might not have been a zombie. But yeah, Zoe Dutch, I really hope I get to see her in the third one. If I don't, well, like I said, it probably makes sense, because we saw her get left behind when the whole gang was driving off in the sunset in the Elvis Presley car. But yeah, like I said, the stuff I like about this movie is pretty similar stuff to why I like the original movie. It's just funny. The banter between all the characters, the main characters, it seems like the relationship of them blossomed, and it seems like everybody in this movie gets along, especially on screen. I don't know about off screen, but on screen it seems like their chemistry really works with one another, and that's why I really liked the original Zombieland, and it's the same in this movie. Like I said, probably the reason why this movie didn't get as much praise as the original movie is because it's probably too similar to the original one, but I mean, that's usually what sequels are. They just they play off the original movie, they kind of make it very similar, but they just go above and beyond what the original did, and with a higher budget and kind of like just more explosions and more bigger tasks they have to overcome in the movie and stuff like that. Like, I'm telling you, like the T-800 zombies, like if I was alive during the Zombieland outbreak, the T-800s, that would scare me to death. T-800 zombies, that's something, like I said, I was doing while I was watching the movie. That needs to be explained. How did these zombies evolve in the movie? Someone had to do this. I mean, it just couldn't happen like out of the blue. Like, these zombies just from out of nowhere learned how to like climb walls, open doors, become faster, absorb bullets, easier and like take a lot more shots than they did in the original movie. Because like, what is it? Double tap. The original movie, there was only 2 shots to kill a zombie. Now it's like 500 shots, and the only way to do it is like stomp their head in or stuff like that. These zombies have 100% adapted and stuff like that. So in the third movie, I hope they like try to solve the zombie outbreak and figure out how are these zombies evolving, because like maybe in the third movie they could go deeper into how these zombies are turning into T-800s and why this is happening and why this zombie outbreak is getting worse. And so they might have to get to the bottom of it in the third movie. I think that's a good premise for the third movie. Like they're traveling across country, and yeah, just it seems like the zombies are getting smarter and tougher, and they don't know how to survive, so they have to go to the source where they're all being developed. Maybe it's like a brand or a company that is making these zombies, and it's all for money. Who knows? That could be something they dive into. But like I said, I do want to see a Zombieland 3, because Zombieland 2 was a fun time, and I did not hate it. I think it's as enjoyable as the first one, and like the characters are great, and everybody from the original is there, and it's just, yeah. Zombieland 2 is great in my opinion, and I enjoyed it. There's nothing really bad I can talk about it. Yeah, it's just the characters and the addition of Rosario Dawson as well as Luke Wilson and the guy from Silicon Valley. I forgot his name, but he's been in a lot. Yeah, the little small cameos. It's great. Zombieland 2. It gets an A from me. I don't know what I gave Zombieland 1. Zombieland 1 is definitely better, but I don't know what I gave Zombieland 1. But as of now, what I'm rating Zombieland 2, for enjoyability purposes, I give it solid A. This is a fun time. It's a good horror / comedy / thriller movie, and I highly recommend it to anybody wanting to watch a horror movie but can't really keep up with like the scare tactics of like, you know, like the gore, really solid horror movies that are really scary but have no comedy and is just really in your face with the foul language and the blood and guts and stuff. And like this movie, it's just like it has comedy going for it, and that's why I enjoy it so much, because I'm a stickler for comedies. I love comedies. So Zombieland 2 gets an A from me. Does it hold up? I'm going to say yes. 2019, so only 2 years ago, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it when I saw it, when I streamed it for the first time, and I enjoy it while I'm streaming it with you guys as we watch it together. So, Zombieland 2, I highly recommend it. It does hold up. The humor's there. It's funny. It's hilarious. It's stereotypical characters, especially Woody Harrelson's character, and it's just a great time. So, there's nothing more better I could say about this movie, but Zombieland 2 holds up, gets an A from me, and I highly recommend it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction, my commentary, and my review of this movie. But like I said, there's nothing really bad I can say about this movie. I think all the elements were there to make a good sequel to a movie. They just waited a little too long. Okay, that's my gripe with it. I wish they didn't wait this long to make the sequel. 10 years later, I mean, like, it came out in 2009. You gotta strike when the iron's hot. It came out in 2009. Should have came out, like, no later than 2012, 2013. But yeah, that's my only gripe. But I'm glad I waited, because it was a fun time, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. But Zombieland 3, let's hope for it. Write down in the comments what you guys think should be a good premise for Zombieland 3 if they haven't already came out with it, because honestly, I don't know if there is already a premise up in the air that they're thinking about for Zombieland 3, because I honestly have no clue. But if you guys have a clue or have any thoughts of what Zombieland 3 should be about, let me know in the bottom. Other than that, if you like the video, maybe hit that like button, as well as subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help the channel, helps it grow, and the like button really just helps out the whole updates of my videos to a lot more people, so I could get future subscribers and more viewers. So yeah, liking this video really does help out my channel and helps me grow as a YouTube channel. So I would really appreciate it if you guys haven't hit a like. Hit it, smash it, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to call it, just hit that like button if you guys enjoyed my stuff. But other than that, like I said, leave down in the comments what you guys thought of Zombieland 2 Double Tap. Who's your favorite character? Let me know in the comments, as well as maybe tell me what you didn't like about Zombieland 2. Maybe why it's not as good as Zombieland 1 in your opinion. Let me know in the comments, because honestly, it just seems like it's a carbon copy of Zombieland 1, and I enjoy Zombieland 1, so of course I enjoy Zombieland 2 as well. But let me know what you guys honestly think of Zombieland 2 and give me your honest, true thoughts about it. But other than that, yeah, this has been my time. I can't wait to start a new video with you guys, new series, and I will be back very, very soon with a new series for you guys. But until then, I've enjoyed my time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed my little reaction, commentary, and review. But other than that, I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. As always, I hope you guys are having a great day. And yeah, I might as well just leave you with a peace.